Since November, One Piece has had the fewest chapters given Oda's recent issues with his health. It has also seen us spend time entirely in the past as the end of the Rock's flashbacks transitioned into flashbacks about Harold. It only had 1 week where it was not rated first, and that will probably continue for quite some time unless there is some huge drop-off in quality, which I definitely do not foresee. I think it is safe to say that 2025 and even just the last half of 2025 has seen more lore being dropped in One Piece than you could have easily seen in like 5 years. It's like we're finally getting to eat the delicious slices of cake that Oda has been preparing for us with decades of refinement. It's honestly hard to review some of these chapters at times because I'm sure I'm missing loads of things. But here's some of my highlights from my reviews of the end of year 2025 One Piece chapters. And it is also back to number 1 in my weekly read list. This is really a no-brainer as One Piece is my favorite piece of media, period. Who was propagandized so hard that even we, the readers, swallowed the lie that he was some big bad villain. That's right, you too can be propagandized, my fellow sheep. Honestly, my opinion of Garp really declined with this arc. I understand wanting to save your men from the terrors of the world government, but he even tried to advocate Luffy and Ace join the Marines even with knowing everything that the world government was capable of, and may even force them to participate in. Amazing, amazing, just so good. Everything about the God Valley incident and all these flashbacks have been amazing, so it's so good I can forgive not seeing what's been going on with the Straw Hats for months? I don't even remember how long it's been since the Straw Hats have appeared. One Piece is dense. There is so much information in the chapter that I think it's going to take multiple sit-downs to get it all. He's definitely being used by the Gorosei, and I wonder if he actually will ask Loki to take him out later on, and if that's what we're ultimately building towards. Who knew that decades of oro farming will lead us to learning that you are an absolute jerk? Oda is really packing in every bit of lore that he can manage recently, which makes each of these chapters these days something that you have to read over and over again to really make sure that you get it all. It's such a masterful story that I'm thrilled we're finally getting into the heart of all of these plot threads that Oda has been holding on to for 20 years, basically. King Harold decides to take matters into his own hands and use Jarl and Loki to come finish him off before he does anything bad. It also appears that we will be returning to the present with the next chapter. I've really enjoyed getting all the backstory that we've gotten these past few chapters, especially now that we have been pulling together so many threads of stories that have been hanging out in the wind for decades. You can feel the series beginning the slow yacht turn towards the conclusion of the story. It feels like it's finally coming, but I'm so excited for it to come. He also tells Loki he needs to eat what is most likely Luffy's fruit. Then he loses his mind fully and attacks everyone. The one thing about One Piece that is hard is that Oda remembers everything. It's great, obviously, but sometimes things just go way over my head.